Jeremiah Metcalf. I'm from Modesto, born and raised. Graduated from Modesto. Been here all my life. Ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
I've been a wrestler all my life, growing up, and then my wife, she's been with Kat and Jean. She was in high school. She trained kickboxing for exercise and self-defense, and she brought me onto it. Called down here, and I came down here for a tryout class. Kat was down here, and just fell in love with it, And, yeah. Once I got down, I didn't really know much about martial arts besides wrestling and stuff like that, and I got down here, and then I fell in love with kickboxing. Then I got to know all the fighters, Carter Williams and Dustin, all the K1 guys that were coming in, and the quality of fighters that Gene and Kat put out. And,
right.
Yeah, and just kind of fell in love with it and just came working out every day and pushed myself to get into that group with the fighters with them, and then got over there with them and had some amateur fights and did well, and they let me, one day, oh, go ahead, Jeremiah, you go work out with Carter today, go work some mitts with Carter,
Right.
And it's like, wow, Carter Williams, he was a big name in Modesto. So and then from there, just kept working hard to keep up with them, and brought me to where I'm at. We bring guys from Brazil in for jiu-jitsu. We have a lot of good wrestlers. Anthony Rubalcaba, he's a Fresno State wrestler, national big-time wrestler, Greco wrestler. They make sure my head's right, because I gotta work my 9 to 5 still, and then still do my training. And it gets hard, and I always have Gene and Kat there to make sure they push me, make sure everything's all right. And they're like pretty much parents to me right now. I mean, I look at Kat as like a mom. So yeah, that was just like 2-week notice. They gave me a title shot against James Franchier, and I took it. I wasn't gonna pass it up. I stopped working for the time, started training 3 times a day, and just worked my ass off for it, and I got it, and then defended it a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that fight and how you trained for it right before.
The Franchier one, or
which?
Well, both of them. Even the one that was coming up, the one to defend it, it was Josh Hinkle. He was 5-0. He was a good fighter, Yeah.
Right.
And he came in, and I trained. I quit I take a vacation from work 2 weeks before every fight,
right,
just to kick it into gear, and start working out 3 times a day for that, doing a lot of ground, working a lot of ground, a lot of jiu-jitsu, and I just come out to my fights ready, and ended up submitting him in the 2nd round. So I feel good at 170. It's where I'm I feel pretty solid at. So, and I'm coming up there, and hopefully they're keeping an eye out on the lower guys, that are coming up in rankings. I know they're up there, and they're probably just watching the guys that they have coming at them, but just keep your eye open. I mean, keep an eye open. I mean, I like to know everybody that's fighting. Anytime a 170 fight or 185 fight, something close by, I watch it, because you never know. That could be your next fight.
Right.
Prior to the UFC, just watch out for me, Team Voodoo. As hard as we're training, I'm ready for anybody that prior to UFC could throw out. So I'm ready to come up. So.